This is a brief overview of Glaciers Are Frozen Treasures Breakout EDU. The story of this game is Dr. Francis Robert Easer, a glacier expert, left a locked treasure box on the Bering Glacier, which is the largest glacier in North America. Of course, he forgot how to open the various locks in the block, and the team of students has been tasked with using various items scattered in his office to crack codes, open the box, and claim the treasure. The lock setup for the Glaciers Are Frozen Treasures is the 3-digit lock with 831, the 4-digit lock with 9817, the directional multi-lock, down, left, up, right, down, and the ABC multi-lock with the word CALVE, C-A-L-V-E. To complete the Glacier Are Frozen Treasures breakout, you will need the large breakout EDU box, the small breakout EDU box, the hasp, the USB drive, the UV flashlight and UV pen, and the key lock. The UV flashlight should be placed in the small box and locked with the key lock. The key for the key lock can be hidden somewhere in your classroom, but to make it interesting and a little more fitting of the theme, I suggest that you freeze the key lock into an ice cube and keep it in the freezer in a classroom if one is available, or in a small cooler if one is available. There are opening clues that sets the stage for a frozen key in a freezer, a frozen key in a cooler, or no frozen key. The option is yours. To set up the USB drive, add the MP4 file All About Glaciers. That USB drive should then be hidden somewhere in your room. Additional resources will include access to the internet and a laptop computer, one that can access the USB drive. Students should also have access to a QR code reader, as in many breakouts. For one more optional yet fun twist, you can use some ice cool mints or some popsicles as an ending treasure. You can put the ice cool mints in the large breakout EDU box. I would probably keep the popsicles in a freezer and maybe have a little certificate in there saying that they're going to get a popsicle if they break out. Again, the game overview. The setting is a researcher's office which holds the clues to a locked box. Students will open with a letter from the Dr. F.R. Easer, Dr. Freezer. If you look at the letter, there are 3 available, one for a frozen key in a freezer, one for a frozen key in a cooler, and one without a frozen key, just the key hidden somewhere in the room. Choose the one that applies to your setting. The clues for the 4 locks, which will be placed on the hasp, are as follows. For the 3-number clue, or the 3-digit lock, there are 7 strips of paper that deal with a reading available online. Those 7 strips of paper each contain a blank. The blanks can be found by going to the bit.ly All About Glaciers. That can be found if you pause the MP4 movie while being played. Also, when they pause the MP4 movie, you will see the letters add the blue, subtract the red. When students use the website, the All About Glaciers website, to find the answers, and they add all of the blue numbers, subtract all of the red numbers, they will get the 3-digit clue. For the 4-digit clue, Dr. Freezer has left a note of glaciers that he wants to see, and also a QR code. Using that QR code, it will take students to the world's largest glacial bodies, a very large map. Using the 4 clues on the glaciers I need to see, they will be able to locate 4 different numbered glacial bodies on the large map, and that will give them the 4-number clue. For the direction clue, the 6 glacier terms should be cut out and hidden in the room. The single sheet of definitions should also be hidden in the room. Once the glacier terms are matched to the definition sheets, the directions in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 will give them their directions for the direction lock. Down, left, up, right, down. The 5-letter clue can be found by answering the Glacier True or False questions. Students will be able to answer this simply by using Google or any other search engine. On this 5-letter clue, you should use the invisible ink pen on the bottom of the clue to write ice chunks breaking off glaciers. Also, the blue QR code can be hidden somewhere in the room. Once students find out the answers to the true or false, they will see that the letters A, V, L, E, and C are used for the 5-letter clue. By looking up ice chunks breaking off glaciers and or looking at the video from the QR code, they will find that the word is CALVE, C-A-L-V-E, the 5-letter clue. If students are able to break out within the time limit that you identify, they can use this sign, "We open the glacial treasure," as winners, and of course take a picture of it in front of a projector. Of course, if they break out, maybe they could get those ice cool mints or those frozen popsicles. Again, I wouldn't keep the popsicles in the breakout box. Just a suggestion. There is an overview of Glaciers Are Frozen Treasures. We hope that your students enjoy it. Go ahead and try to have them break out.